A new command I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. John 13:34. These words, spoken by Jesus, stand as a beacon of hope and a call to action for all who follow him. In a world often fractured by division and strife, love emerges as the ultimate force for healing and unity. Love transcends boundaries, mends brokenness, and offers a glimpse of the divine. It's a love that demands to be shared, a love that has the power to transform lives and communities. The community of Willow Creek was a living testament to division. Years of economic hardship, racial tension, and political polarization had eroded the fabric of their shared existence. Neighbors viewed each other with suspicion, conversations were strained, and acts of kindness were rare. The church, once a vibrant center of unity, struggled to bridge the widening chasm. Attendance dwindled and apathy settled in like a thick fog. Willow Creek seemed to have lost sight of the love that once bound them together. Fear and resentment had taken root, choking out any hope for reconciliation. The community was adrift, yearning for a lifeline, a glimmer of hope in the darkness.
However, even in the midst of such deep-seated division, a small group of Christians in Willow Creek felt a stirring in their hearts. They knew they were called to something more, something different than the prevailing spirit of apathy and despair.
Inspired by Jesus' words in John 13:34, they committed to living out a radical countercultural kind of love, a love that extended beyond their comfort zones, a love that embraced even those they disagreed with. They started small.
They organized a neighborhood cleanup day, picking up trash and tending to neglected gardens. They baked cookies for elderly shut-ins and offered to mow lawns for single parents. They made a conscious effort to smile at strangers, engage in friendly conversations, and listen with open hearts to the concerns of those around them. Their actions, though seemingly insignificant, were seeds of love planted in the hardened soil of Willow Creek.
As weeks turned into months, something remarkable began to happen.
The small acts of kindness shown by this group of Christians did not go unnoticed.
Their genuine love and compassion sparked curiosity in the hearts of their neighbors.
People began to wonder what motivated these individuals to act so differently, to reach out with such grace and humility.
Doors that were once closed began to open.
Conversations that were once strained became more relaxed and genuine.
Walls of division began to crumble as people from different backgrounds and beliefs found common ground in their shared humanity.
The love that this small group of Christians had so faithfully demonstrated was bearing fruit, transforming not only individual lives but the very atmosphere of Willow Creek.
In a world desperate for healing and unity, the story of Willow Creek serves as a powerful reminder of the transformative power of love. It challenges us to examine our own lives and actions. It asks us to consider who in our lives needs to experience the love of Christ. How can we, in our own unique ways, be reflections of God's love to a world in desperate need of His grace? These questions invite us to move beyond our comfort zones, to embrace those who are different from us, and to extend grace and forgiveness freely. They call us to be bridge builders, peacemakers, and agents of reconciliation in a world often defined by its divisions. The love Jesus exemplified and commanded us to share is not a passive sentimentality. It's an active, courageous, and selfless commitment to the well-being of others, even when it's difficult, even when it's inconvenient, even when it requires us to lay down our own desires for the sake of another. As we strive to love one another as Christ loved us, we become instruments of His grace and healing in the world. We become beacons of hope in a world shrouded in darkness. And we discover that love, in its purest form, has the power to mend brokenness, bridge divides, and bring about the unity and reconciliation that our world so desperately needs. Let us choose love, not just as a word, but as a way of life.